was heavy today, but I carried what I could. Didn't win, didn't shine, but I stayed, and that's good. No one saw me try, but I still gave my all. Even standing still sometimes counts as not to fall. So if you're listening and feeling the same, here's a little song that won't ask your name. Stay for a while, just breathe and be. No need to smile, no need to speak. The night can hold you when no one else will. Stay for a while, let the quiet heal. You don't have to pretend to be anything more. Even cracked and quiet, you're worth fighting for. Let your shoulders fall, let your heart beat slow. You're not behind, you're just moving slow. So if you're breaking and no one can see, stay with this song, let it sit with your grief. Stay for a while, just breathe and be. No need to smile, no need to speak. The night can hold you and no one else will. Stay for a while, let the quiet heal. Maybe tomorrow will feel less far, but even tonight you are who you are. So stay for a while, just be right here. Even if trembling, even with fear, you made it this far, and that is enough. Stay for a while and know you are loved. Stay for a while and know you are loved. There's a place beyond the sound where every thought just settles down. No tides to pull, no winds to sway, just light that slowly melts the gray. And when I reach that distant line, the noise behind no longer binds. Horizon stillness, calm and wide, a breath of peace I hold inside. No need to speak, no need to move, just being here is all I prove. The world can wait, the clouds can roam, but in this stillness I am home. The ocean rests, the sky leans low, and I let go of what I know. No clocks to chase, no steps to trace, just time unfolding into space. The further out I let rise in stillness, calm and wide, a breath of peace I hold inside. No need to speak, no need to move, just being here is all I prove. The world can wait, the clouds can roam, but in this stillness I am home. Some truths don't rise, they simply stay, like sun-warmed rocks or salted bay. I sit and breathe, I watch and learn. The tide retreats and I return. Horizon stillness, far and near, a quiet voice I start to hear, not telling me which way to run, but showing who I have become. No more to chase, no more to roam. In this horizon I am home. I wrote your name 1,000 times between the lines of borrowed rhymes, but never found the time to send what I still whisper in the end. The pages stayed beneath my bed, but every word was always said. Unspoken letters, folded in the dark, each one a little ember, still glowing in my heart. No stamp, no ink, no proof to show, but you still read them. I know unspoken letters never let me go. The quiet nights knew what I meant, the syllables I never spent. My pen would pause, then sigh again, too scared to let the truth begin. I sealed them up in fear and flame, but they still whisper just the same. Unspoken letters, folded in the dark, each one a little ember, still glowing in my heart. No stamp, no ink, no proof to show, but you still read them. I know unspoken letters never let me go. Maybe one day you'll find them near, pressed in pages soft and clear, and know each silence that I gave was just a way to love and save. Unspoken letters, folded in the dark, each one a little ember, still glowing in my heart. No stamp, no ink, no proof to show, but you still read them. I know unspoken letters never let me go. The night is quiet, the stars don't speak. I'm sitting still, but my heart still seeks the echo of your last goodbye. Still lingers softly in the sky. And though the world has gone to sleep, I find the memories I still keep. Under the moonlight, I feel you near. Whispers of you, only I can hear. Time stands still, but you move on. I hold your shadow till the dawn. The breeze remembers how you stayed, the way we laughed, the games we played. But silence wraps the world in white, and I just sit beneath the light. I know you're somewhere I can't reach, but dreams still call you back to me. Under the moonlight, I feel you near. Whispers of you, only I can hear. Time stands still, but you move on. I hold your shadow till the dawn. Maybe someday when stars align, I'll find you waiting just like old times. But for tonight, I close my eyes and let the moon reflect your light. Under the moonlight, I say your name, soft as a prayer, still feels the same. Though you're gone, this love remains. Under the moonlight, I feel no pain. You've gone so far, I've lost your trail through city lights and winter's veil. But even now, through time and tide, I'm standing here, still on your side, still on your side. Through storm and fire, through broken dreams and lost desire. Even when we're worlds apart, you're the echo in my heart. I've watched the seasons come and go, but some things change, too slow to show. Though silence grows where love once cried, I'm still here, still on your side, still on your side. Through storm and fire, through broken dreams and lost desire. Even when we're worlds apart, you're the echo in my heart. No map can draw the path I choose to keep the part of you I'll never lose. Though you may never know is in every still. You may be gone, but I abide quietly forever on your side. Rain taps gently on the glass, like a memory asking to come in. The sea is blurred behind the fog, but I still know where you've been. A quiet cup held in my hands warms the cold you left behind. Your name floats in the rising steam, soft as the wind that's on my mind. Through the coffee steam I see the sea and the you I used to know. Your voice a whisper in the waves, calling from long ago. Through the coffee steam I feel the ache of everything we couldn't say. The cafe hums a gentle tune, but I'm somewhere far from here. With every sip the past returns, and so does every tear. Through the coffee steam I see the sea and the you I used to know. Your voice a whisper in the waves, calling from long ago. Through the coffee steam I feel the ache of everything we couldn't say. If I could reach through glass and rain, would you be waiting still? But time has poured too many cups, and I can't climb that hill. Through the coffee steam I see the sea, fading like your last goodbye. The warmth is gone, but still I stay as raindrops fill the sky. Through the coffee steam I see the sea, and I quietly wonder why. The golden light begins to dim, like photographs with softened skin. You smiled once in this very place. Now shadows fall where light had grazed. Nothing breaks, but nothing stays. It all just slowly slips away. Faded sunlight on the floor, like memories we don't reach for. Still it warms, still it glows, in quiet ways nobody knows. Not bright, not gone, just moving on. Faded sunlight lingers. lingers on. The echoes hum where voices were, a silence dressed in amber blur. He never left, not all the way. Some warmth decided it would stay. I don't replay, I don't rewind, but still the golden threads unwind. Faded sunlight on the floor, like memories we don't reach for. Still it warms, still it glows, in quiet ways nobody knows. Not bright, not gone, just moving on. Faded sunlight lingers on. Maybe love was like the day, too beautiful to truly stay. But in the dusk its touch remains, soft and quiet, sweet as rain. Faded sunlight on the floor, like memories we don't reach for. Still it warms, still it glows, in quiet ways nobody knows. Not bright, not gone, just moving on. Faded sunlight lingers on. I stir my cup with no one near, a morning steeped in memories dear. The chair across is empty still, but in my heart you're sitting still. Coffee for one, but thoughts of two. Every sip I think of you. The window fogs with what we had, sweet and warm, a little sad. The rain taps soft against the pane, repeating all we can't explain. A song we love plays faint and low. In every note I let you go. Coffee for one, but thoughts of two. Every sip I think of you. The window fogs with what we had, sweet and warm, a little sad. Maybe someday I won't feel this way. The table set for one will stay, but now your presence fills this space. In every scent, in every taste. Coffee for one, yet never alone. You linger here, though you've long gone. With every morning, day's begun. Still sipping love in coffee for one. world was heavy on my chest. I tried my best, I needed rest. The stars were quiet in the sky, and I forgot the reasons why. But here I am and I still breathe, with every piece that's left of me. Let me fall into the night, wrapped in shadow, soft and light. I don't need to hide my tears, no one's watching, no more fears. In the stillness I begin to let a little healing in. The coffee's cold, the lights are low. I sit and let the silence grow. Not every story needs to shine. Some are soft like yours and mine. I'll stay right here, I won't pretend. This quiet moment is my friend. Let me fall into the night, wrapped in shadow, soft and light. I don't need to hide my tears, no one's watching, no more fears. In the stillness I begin to let a little healing in. Maybe I don't need to rise. Maybe rest is being wise. If I breathe and if I stay, morning light will find its way. Let me fall into the night, trusting that I'll be alright. I don't need the perfect end, just this silence like a friend. The clock is ticking louder now, like it's rushing us somehow. Your eyes avoid what's left unsaid, your hand still rests near my head. I know the words you're scared to say, but I don't wanna end today. So hold me longer, don't let go. Let silence tell me what I know. If this is goodbye, just let it wait. Stay with me here before it's too late. Hold me longer, just a little more, before you walk out that door. Outside begins to fade, but here inside I wish you'd stay. Your heartbeat's trembling next to mine, like you're still caught between the lines. Don't promise what we cannot keep. Just hold me now before we leave. So hold me longer, don't let go. Let silence tell me what I know. If this is goodbye, just let it wait. Stay with me here before it's too late. Hold me longer, just a little more, before you walk out that door. Maybe love can't always win, but let me feel it once again. Not forever, not for life, just for now, just one more night. So hold me longer like you did before. Forget what's waiting past the door. No promises, no plans to keep. Just hold me now until I sleep. Hold me longer until I can let you go. I still remember the way you said my name, like a melody wrapped in golden flame. You laughed so light it lifted the air and left your echo hanging there. Even now when the world turns gray, I hear your voice like yesterday. Your name's in my heart, like a line in a song. It plays when I'm weak, it plays when I'm strong. I carry you with me wherever I go. Your name in my heart is all I know. I trace the letters in empty sky, like shooting stars that keep passing by. I whisper low so the wind might hear the name that once felt so near. Even now when I walk alone, you're the warmth in my every tone. Your name's in my heart, like a line in a song. It plays when I'm weak, it plays when I'm strong. Carry you with me wherever I go. Your name in my heart is all I know. And maybe time will fade the pain, and maybe love will call again. But nothing will take what you left inside. You wrote your name where I can't hide. Your name's in my heart, etched deep and true. No matter the seasons, I come back to you. Forever ingrained, no matter how far. Your name in my heart, it's just who we are. I breathe it in like the evening air. Your name in my heart, always there. Raindrops trace the window pane, like all the times you touched my name. The sea beyond is gray and still, but in my chest the waves remain. A song plays low inside this room, but I can barely hear the tune. Your voice is louder in my mind, still echoing beneath the moon. I'm listening to the ocean by the window, and it sounds a lot like you. The tide, it calls with broken whispers, like all the things we never knew. I'm sitting still but drifting far, where memories are blue. The world outside is moving on, but I am caught in where we paused. The chair across remains untouched, a quiet monument to loss. I'm listening to the ocean by the window, and it sounds a lot like you. The tide, it calls with broken whispers, like all the things we never knew. I'm sitting still but drifting far, where memories are blue. If I could sail across this sound, would you be waiting on the shore? But waves don't carry love like letters, they only wash what's gone before. I'm listening to the ocean by the window, while the day turns into night. You left me here with just the silence and the sea that feels too right. I close my eyes and you're still near, as the ocean sings you back to life. There were words upon my tongue, but I let them go unsung. They trembled close, then slipped away, like notes that I forgot to play. I had the melody in mind, but silence proved the safer kind. You're the song I never sang, the verse I lost to time's demand, the lines I wrote but never read, the chords that faded in my head, and though the tune still softly read, you're the song I never sang. I held the rhythm in my chest, but fear convinced me not to press. I played the scene inside my head and left it blank instead. Some stories die before they live, afraid of all they couldn't give. You're the song I never sang, the verse I lost to time's demand, the lines I wrote but never read, the chords that faded in my head, and though the tune still softly read, you're the song I never sang. And if I hummed it once or twice, it stayed behind my lips like ice. Not all love dares to find a stage, some stay inside a folded page, but all love dares to find a stage, some stay inside a folded page. You're the song I never sang, but still you move through every strand of melody I try to find. You're echoing between the lines, and though the silence softly hangs, you'll always be the song I never sang. Sun spills on the floor, pages open like before. Coffee warms my fingertips as quiet thoughts begin to drift. The clock forgets to make a sound. Time just melts, it spins around. A book in hand, the world can wait. In this little corner, life feels great. Books and coffee, perfect pair. Moments brewed in softened air. Every line and every sip brings me peace I rarely grip. Outside noise can rush and race, but here I found a slower pace. A folded page, a quiet hum, where stories end and dreams become. Books and coffee, perfect pair. Moments brewed in softened air. Every line and every sip brings me peace I rarely grip. I don't need much more than this. A quiet page, a morning kiss. No fancy things, no need to roam. These small joys feel just like home. Books and coffee, let me stay in this calm and cozy day. Life feels right, just you and me, in words and warmth and clarity. I wasn't looking up that day, too busy walking thoughts away. But something soft broke through the gray, a quiet spark that made me stay. You didn't speak, just met my eyes and bent the silence into light. No questions asked, no sudden burst, just something changed. You smiled first. You smiled first. but my heart filled. You didn't try, you didn't chase. You simply lit that empty space. A kindness born without rehearsed. It all began when you smiled first. It wasn't love, not right away, but something in me asked to stay. The kind of warmth you can't define, but know it's been there all the time. Before a word, before a name, before the yes we later claim. It started soft without a plan, a simple smile that said I can. You smiled first, and I replied with every fear I used to hide. You didn't know, but you became the quiet turning in my name. A moment pure, unscripted, unrehearsed. The day it changed, you smiled first. We sat beneath the stars so wide, our fingers laced, our hearts aligned. You said forever and I believed, not knowing how time rewinds. The laughter faded first, then your scent, your final word. But that starlight we once knew still burns inside, unheard. That starlight will never return, like the way you once looked at me. It lived for a moment, then it burned. Now it's part of a memory. That starlight will never return, but I still search endlessly. I see couples in the dark, sharing what we used to be. And I wonder if that starlight will ever shine for me. But stars die out like promises, and hearts don't keep their glow. That starlight will never return, and I think I've always known, and I think I've always to know. I walked alone where we used to be. The air still holds your memory. Leaves are turning, falling slow, but you're the one I can't let go. Every breeze that brushes past feels like a voice from our past. I hear you in the wind tonight, soft and low like whispered light. Though you're far, I feel you stay in every breath that drifts my way. The empty bench, the fading sun reminds me how we came undone. Your laughter echoes in the trees, carried back with autumn's breeze. I close my eyes, you're all I find, blowing gently through my mind. I hear you in the wind tonight, soft and low like whispered light. Though you're far, I feel you stay in every breath that drifts my way. Maybe the wind will bring you back along the old familiar track. Till then I'll wait and let it be the only way you're still with me. I hear you in the wind tonight, soft and true, it feels so right. Though you're gone, you're not away. You in the wind, you always stay. The sun slipped low, the edges bled with color words have never said. The golden faded into blue, and then indigo broke through. Sky turning indigo so slow, like secrets only night could know. I watched it change without a sound as all the busy world unwound. The stars were shy, the moon still pale, the evening calm a softened trail, and in that hue I felt release, as if the light had whispered peace. Sky turning indigo so slow, like secrets only night could know. I watched it change without a sound as all the busy world unwound. There's magic in that in between, where what was fades and what will be is unseen. Sky turning indigo tonight takes all I held and makes rain slides down the window pane, softest thoughts that drift again. The world outside moves slow and far, but here I sit just where you are. The quiet hum of memory plays our song inside of me. In this quiet window seat, I hold the pieces time can't cheat. Moments stay though people go, like footprints in the evening snow. I close my eyes and feel it clear. You're still somehow near. Steam curls from my second cup as yesterday keeps rising up. I trace your name in foggy glass and watch the silence slowly pass. No need to speak, I hear it still. The way you loved me strong and still. In this quiet window seat, I hold the pieces time can't cheat. Moments stay though people go, like footprints in the evening snow. I close my eyes and feel it clear. You're still somehow near. The world may turn, the days may fade, but memories like yours don't age. This little space, this gentle view still brings me back to you. In this quiet window seat, I breathe you in with every beat. Though you're gone, you never leave. You're the quiet I still believe. And here I wait with soft repeat in this quiet window seat. I held your hand in quiet grace. No need for words, no need to chase. The time had come, I felt it slow, and softly I let you go. Softly I let you go, like petals falling on the snow. No storm, no fight, just calm release. A gentle shift, a kind of peace. We said it all in silent ways, in all the looks from yesterdays. No bitter end, no final show. Just softly I let you go. Softly I let you go, with love love too deep for tears to show. The world still turned, the light still came, but nothing ever felt the same. It wasn't breaking, it was light, a quiet step into the night. And though it aches, I always knew that letting go was loving you. Softly I let you go, and watch the sky begin to glow. You're gone, but love remains in flow, forever slow, forever slow. You were never loud or bright, more like morning's faded light. No burst in flame, no vivid hue, just softened tones and quiet blue. But still you stayed, like skies at dusk, in every pause, in every hush, in every chorus of you remain, like whispered sun in autumn rain. Not meant to shine, not meant to blind, but gently etched within my mind. The boldest shades can slip away, but your soft tones decide to stay. You spoke with warmth, not with sound, like leaves that barely brush the ground. No sudden moves, no grand display, just presence in a simple way. And though the world moves fast and loud, I see you still within the crowd. And every chorus of you remain, like whispered sun in autumn rain. Not meant to shine, not meant to blind, but gently etched within my mind. The boldest shades can slip away, but your soft tones decide to stay. Crashing waves, but yours was mist the morning gave. Not meant to shout, just meant to last, a gentle mark the years surpassed. And yet it colors of you remain, where silence sings a soft refrain. You never had to paint the skies, to live behind my quiet eyes. And even when the world feels new, I'll always keep the hues of